Welcome, welcome everyone to the
Recording in progress.
Sorry.
March 17th, 2025 regular Board of Aldermen meeting. Would everybody please join with me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Roll call, please.
Alderman Plufka.
Here.
Alderwoman Tice.
Here.
Alderman Weggie, absent. Alderwoman Sims. Here. Alderman Lockmiller. Here. Alderman Gould.
Here.
Alderwoman Harder.
Here.
Alderman Erger.
Here.
7 of 8 members are present.
Thank you. Next up is approval or amendment of the agenda. Do we have any changes? Any objection to approving the same by acclamation? Seeing none, it will be so approved. Brings us down to announcements, appointments, proclamations, and recognitions. We have 4 items. Who's going to go first? The first up, Chief, you want to do this?
Thank you for this opportunity. I'd like to call 2 citizens up to the podium as well, Ms. McKenna Palmer and Mr. Trevor Moss. Would you please join us up here? I'm going to read a synopsis of an event that occurred on February 23rd, 2025. When Ms. McKenna Palmer and Mr. Trevor Moss were visiting Brentwood Park when they noticed a child playing on the rocks near the frozen lake. Concerned for the child's safety, they called out in warning, but before they could reach him, the child stepped onto the ice, which gave way, plunging into the freezing water below. Without hesitation, Ms. Palmer rushed onto the ice, breaking through herself in an effort to reach the child. Mr. Moss followed closely behind, also entering the frigid water. Together, they fought against the cold and the dangerous conditions to rescue the child and bring him safely back to shore. Their selfless and heroic actions undoubtedly aided in saving a life that day. In recognition of their bravery and quick thinking, we are honored to present Ms. McKenna Palmer and Mr. Trevor Moss with this life-saving award. Very nice. I'd just like to conclude after that, many thanks. Here they come to visit this beautiful park and act with such integrity and character and show tremendous bravery. We're very proud of their efforts in saving the life of this young man. So thank
Absolutely. And I would just add on to that, Chief, it's not, people throw around the word hero a lot. And, a lot of times they use that when someone's life is already in danger. But to me, a hero is somebody who goes from a position of relative safety and voluntarily, without any obligation, puts their life on the line for somebody else, somebody that they don't know. And that's exactly what we just honored tonight. You two did not know that little boy, and you two, quick thinking, without any thought about your own safety, put your life on the line to save him. And your family members should be very proud of what you did. And the fact that you did it without any thought at all speaks volumes about your character and the type of people that you are. So once again, on behalf of the city of Brentwood and everybody, thank you so much for for what you did, your acts of heroism. Thank you. Okay, we have some new officers, is that right?
Yes, sir. We had 2 openings in the police department, and we're lucky to find 2 high-quality candidates to fill those positions. I'm going to ask Lieutenant Josh Bowersox to come up and read a brief synopsis of the 2 officers, and then we'll introduce them to you.
Evening. First up is Drew. Drew Mahana was born and raised in South St. Louis City. Drew attended St. Mary's High School. After high school, he attended Merrimack Community College. Drew attended and graduated from the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department in 2018. Upon graduating from the Police Academy, Drew spent 4 years on the North Patrol, where he was later transferred down to South Patrol for 3 years. Drew made the switch to the Brentwood Police Department in February of 2025. He looks forward to continuing his career in law enforcement. In Drew's spare time, he enjoys spending time with his girlfriend, Colleen, and playing golf and hockey with friends, as well as taking his rescue dog, Jesse, for walks. Next up is Aladdin Husidich. Aladdin joined the Brentwood Police Department on March 11, 2025. He comes to us after serving nearly 3 years with the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department. Aladdin excelled in his 3 years with the City Police Department while in South Patrol. Aladdin grew up in the St. Louis area. He attended Gateway High School in St. Louis, and he attended the St. Louis Community College, where he received a degree in criminal justice. Aladdin worked as a skilled carpenter prior to his enrollment into the police academy. He entered the St. Louis Police Academy in September of 2020 and graduated in May of 2021. We'd like to welcome both Drew and Aladdin to the Brentwood Police Department, and we look forward to having them serve our community.
Do we have any other feel-good stories, or, I mean, that was terrific. All right, well then, let's move on to the not-so-exciting stuff. We have no public hearing. Citizen comments. Anybody in the public care to address the board? Now is the time to do so. All we ask is that you step to the podium, state your name and your address, and you will be given up to 3 minutes to speak on any matter. Anyone online?
No, sir.
Okay, we'll move on to mayor and alderman reports. First up is the mayor. I have no report. Alderman Plufka.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. On March 26, 2025, Public Safety will have its monthly meeting in these chambers.
Thank you. Alderwoman Tice.
No report.
Alderwoman Sims.
No report.
Alderman Gould.
Yes, the Communications Committee meeting that was scheduled for tomorrow is going to be canceled, and we're going to just pick that up at the next one during the next month. Hopefully, at that time, we will have additional members and be able to really take on the business at hand.
Thank you. Alderman Lockmuller.
Yes, we have a Ward 3 meeting coming up next Tuesday, the 25th, at 6:30 in the Rec Center.
Okay. Alderwoman Harder. No report. And Alderman Erger.
No report.
All right, brings us down to the city administrator report. We have one item, and that's request for overnight construction hours for Home Depot at 1603 South Hanley Road. Whitney, are you taking this?
Yes, Whitney's taking.
Ah.
Home Depot is milling and overlaying their parking lot, and the project manager for the asphalt company is asking for overnight hours to offset the impact it would have on the customers. They have indicated in their request that the area closest to the hotel for the garden center will be done during the day to help offset any noise impact to the hotel. And he has reached out to them but hasn't gotten a response yet? No. Yeah, okay. So.
Okay. Yeah, any questions? No questions? Okay, what do we just need a motion or what, Mr. City Attorney?
Yes, just a motion and a second.
Okay, can we get a motion to approve the request for the special hours?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? Okay, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Thank you. Brings us down to the consent agenda. We have 4 items. Any requests to have any of these items removed or any questions about any of these items? Seeing none, the chair would entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Your Honor, I move for the approval of the consent agenda.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Plufka? Yes. Alderwoman Tice?
Yes.
Alderwoman Sims?
Yes.
Alderman Lockmiller?
Yes.
Alderman Gould?
Yes.
Alderwoman Harder?
Yes.
Alderman Erger?
Yes.
Motion carries by a vote of 7-0.
Okay, thank you. We have no old business. We're up for new business. We have one item, and that is Bill number 6549. Can we get a first read by title only, please?
Yes, Bill number 6549, an ordinance of the City of Brentwood, Missouri, approving a sales agreement with the Missouri Highway and Transportation Commission, authorizing certain other actions in connection therewith, providing for the effective date of this ordinance, and containing a severability clause.
Thank you. Who's taking this?
Hi.
Okay.
You know, we like to say that we are coming to the conclusion of the Brentwood Bound project, which is true. And if you can think far back to the beginning, where the city entered into an agreement with MoDOT to purchase a number of properties to make way for the pedestrian tunnel. So these are some of the properties that allow us to have the pedestrian tunnel, Manchester Road pedestrian tunnel. And so the agreement was that MoDOT would help the city purchase 3 properties, 8614, 8615, 2702 Mary Avenue. The first 2 are Manchester Road. And then a portion of the trail at 8627 Dorothy Avenue. And I give descriptions so you can remember the apartment, the church, and then an office building. And so on the last agenda, there was, on the warrant list, 10% of the value of each one of these properties, which comes to a total of $9,744. And so this is the first step where the board approves this. Then it goes back to MoDOT, the commissioners approve it, and then we would pay the balance of the purchase price of these 4 properties.
Yeah, any questions? And you're wanting a second read on this tonight because time is of the essence? Okay, can we get a motion to that effect, please?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Mr. City Attorney, can we get a second read of Bill number 6549 by title only, please?
Bill number 6549, an ordinance of the City of Brentwood, Missouri, approving a sales agreement with the Missouri Highway and Transportation Commission, authorizing certain other actions in connection therewith, providing for the effective date of this ordinance, and containing a severability clause.
Thank you.
To perfect Bill number 6549 into ordinance form.
Second?
Thank you. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Plufka? Yes. Alderwoman Tice?
Yes.
Alderwoman Sims?
Yes.
Alderman Lockmiller? Alderman Gould?
Yes.
Alderwoman Harder?
Yes.
Alderman Erger?
Yes.
By a vote of 7-0, Bill 6549 will become ordinance number 5176.
Thank you. Brings us down to citizen comments. Anybody in the public care to address the board? Now's the time to do so.
There's no one online, sir.
All right, thank you. We have no need for a closed meeting tonight. So seeing we have no further business, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.